Hello everyone. In this video, we're picking out and sharing the latest topics about Asia. From one of the most famous Reddit-style forums in Japan. Even if you don't understand Japanese, we've translated everything into English subtitles and audio. So you can join the conversation as if you were in Japan. So, let's dive into the discussions happening in Japan. Indonesia's high-speed rail project, Whoosh, is facing a severe financial crisis. Passenger revenue has fallen short of expectations, leaving the operator struggling to meet interest payments on construction loans borrowed from China. While the Indonesian government has long maintained that no state budget funds would be used, it has now been forced to step in with what amounts to a de facto public bailout. China, which promoted the project's introduction, is now paying the price for an investment plan based on overly optimistic demand forecasts. Annual fare revenue from the railway is estimated at around 1.5 trillion rupiah. This figure represents gross income before daily operating costs are deducted, meaning actual profits are significantly lower. At this level, even annual interest payments of 2 trillion rupiah are difficult to cover. The core problem is that the trains are rarely operated at full capacity.
The route is short to begin with, and the locations China chose are super inconvenient. How did anyone think this was going to work? Wasn't it that China didn't have the tech to build stations in dense urban areas? So they had no choice but to put them out in the suburbs? If nobody uses it because of that, what's even the point of this train? Just stupid. Sales aren't growing because only a small section is open. This isn't even comparable to Japan's Shinkansen. At this rate, Japan's maglev is probably going to end up like this someday too. Meanwhile, I heard China was trying to buy up all the Japanese Shinkansen that got flooded in heavy rain. They probably just want to copy the internals. That story about China trying to buy all the flooded Shinkansen is basically just an urban legend. They'll probably deal with the debt by handing over a port on a 100-year lease. People call it a debt trap, but honestly it's just defaulting on loans. Sure, if there's something worth taking. But grabbing ports in Africa doesn't exactly sound appealing. Honestly, Indonesia seems even worse than China. When it comes to business ethics and paying debts, the economy is run by ethnic Chinese anyway. And culturally it's basically the same. The only countries that operate Shinkansen at the world's fastest commercial speeds are Indonesia and China. In Indonesia, people are arguing between if we side with China in the next war, the debt disappears, and if we crush China, the debt disappears. I wonder what kind of collateral they actually agreed on. Wouldn't surprise me if China tried something crazy, like military seizure over unpaid debt. They should have done what Australia did and brought in used Shinkansen first. Once the economy grows, you can replace them with new ones. Indonesia is pretty bold with China. They even burned seized Chinese illegal fishing boats as a warning. So if the trains are finishing runs without breaking down, does that mean the work itself wasn't bad? It's only because there aren't many passengers and the schedule isn't dense. Low frequency means less stress on the trains, so of course breakdowns are rare. Doing honest business in a third country is basically impossible. Even the US can't really pull it off. Apparently the Tokaido Shinkansen ran at a loss for years after it opened too. Indonesia could eventually grow so much it even surpasses Japan's GDP. If you want to copy Japan, blueprints alone aren't enough. You'd need Japanese engineers, managers and even passengers. Without that, you can't recreate the Shinkansen.
Did you find this video interesting? We'll keep bringing you fun topics from Japan's online community. Please subscribe to the channel and drop some comments.